Hola. Hola, everybody. Ooh, happy Friday. My hair nappy. I shampooed it last night. Didn't put no oil in it. Nothing. Hey, y'all. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm not going to be able to keep that on my wrist like that. What is y'all doing? Is everybody at work? Hi. Hey. How are y'all? Is everybody doing okay today? I look a hot mess. Just get over it. I shampooed my hair and let it air dry, and y'all know how that be. Hey, from the DC area. Hola, sir. You just got released from the hospital. Are you okay? Working and listening. Was I working? You at work. Y'all at work. Okay. Hola from Tucson. Well, hello. Hello, Tucson. And y'all. Wisconsin, hey, everybody. Hola, hola. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, TT, baby. He was just finishing up Simeon and Abraham. Pretty cool. Karen B, are you a Pisces? Miss Karen B? I want to know if you a Pisces. Or you a Scorpio. Did you tell me you a Scorpio? Some of your dehydrated food is getting delivered today. Cleveland, hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Karina. Hey, everybody. So let me ask y'all a question. Who feels empowered right now? Who feels empowered? You a Aries? Oh, okay. Oh, 67. Okay. Okay. Do y'all feel empowered right now, or do y'all feel fearful? Look at that. That's the one thing about locks, baby. They gonna defy gravity. They do. Look at that. Now, why do you gotta be doing that? These Mayan sinners. Y'all do. You feel fearful? Who feels empowered and who feels fearful? A little of both. Okay. Right. Family said I'm crazy. Okay, so let's do. We're gonna do some trivia today to lighten the load. I'm not gonna get on here talking. It's Friday. We're gonna do some trivia, but I want to ask everybody. Okay. Okay. I want to get your honest opinion because I ain't gonna lie, it's a little unnerving. Circa ain't just completely hardcore, you know. I'm thinking like, God, we really could be living in a different time in 2 years. So I just want to know. I was looking at solar panels. But I did want to know who felt empowered, and if you feel like, okay, dang, at least I know when everything happens, I'm just not going to be out here bad, though. Right? You're just not going to be out here bad. And I think that is, when I tell you that scripture, my people perish for lack of knowledge, has never rang in my ears so loud. With what we are going through, we seeing all these Christians that keep saying they don't have to worry about nothing and, whatever. But one of the things that I know about God is this: He always sends warning before destruction. And if you love a person, you always want them to be prepared for things that they cannot control. Exactly. You feel unprepared. So, well, maybe that's why God sent you here, Tanya or Tania. I don't know if it's Tanya or Tania. You had a little break yesterday, got extremely overwhelmed, but I'm also glad you're getting the information. Listen, I'm not trying to overwhelm y'all at all, okay? What happened? What didn't I see? Congratulations. Congratulations. Y'all be sowing them seeds. They come back. The frequency of the earth is changing. God is in control. Yeah, yeah, I know God is in control, but God also told us it was famine coming in and you was going to have to pay with your hands. So I'm just trying to make sure the people that I talk to on a daily basis don't have to pay with their hand. And they don't have to take no marks. So, I understand all the scientific bits of it, but also my dad's word is being fulfilled. So, got to look out for my peoples. Oh, Queen, speak live. Maybe Jesus roaming the earth now, just taking notes. You know, you've been reading, nephew. You think you're slick. You know he is. Gonna talk about maybe. No, say what you know. You've been reading. You read that. You read that our dad it was gonna be going to people right before he came back in a whole different. We wasn't no. Mm-hmm. You locked your hair today. Congratulations. Y'all nephew been reading. He tried to throw that in there. Nephew, I know where you got that from. Yes. Now you see why I be like, I don't be wanting to cuss people out because I don't know. Hey, baby. Hey, you overwhelmed and it's not your fault trying to prepare myself and your 5 kids. Do not overwhelm yourself, family. Do not, listen, please don't. Just take it one day at a time. Do what you can for that day. When God sees that you are making an effort, He'll give you, write it all down first. That's what I say. Write down what you want to get. Write down what you want to get. Do I see what's happening in the Midwest? Rain in the Midwest to the West Coast right now? No, I'm in the Midwest, but I did see that it's flooding in Dubai. I do. NYX. I already know where you're going with it. Mm-hmm. I already know where you're going with it. Yes, I do. I know all about it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I did a study on that a couple of years ago. That's so funny. Yes. I, it's okay, Robin. God gonna work it out. He is. Yeah, Dubai is flooding. Did y'all see Dubai is flooding right now? Who saw that Dubai is flooding? TT baby, it's real. The desert? Who remembers me talking about it was going to be floods in diverse places and earthquakes in diverse places right before the coming of the Lord and all this stuff? And now all of a sudden, all the deserts are rivers in lush places. Really? It's okay, butterfly. You just got to keep. Remember, I told you, see, God let your TT go through that so that you could know, or auntie, or I don't know. God let me go through that so I could tell you. I had a spouse that didn't believe, but that didn't stop me from preparing. And I just started asking. I started babysitting because I wasn't working. I started babysitting, and there was some other stuff that I was doing, and God would multiply my money. Remember, I told you I started couponing? Well, he was acting funny about not doing it, but God started making a way where I was coming home with everything we needed for the little bit that he gave me. That is where faith comes in at. It's a real thing. It'll be people trying to restrict your hand and God will just pour stuff down on you. Don't worry about it. If they don't believe, that's why I said you just do what God tell you to do and he will multiply that. I promise you. I'm not telling you no. Serious. Because my ex-husband would work less hours. He would do all kind of stuff. Take off. Every time he knew I was trying to get that stuff together until he really believed. But thank God I didn't let that discourage me because we would have been messed up during COVID and stuff. Because guess what? He delivered food for a living. He worked for the big distribution companies that deliver to all of the restaurants. And they all got laid off because wasn't nobody going out to eat. Y'all remember? Who remembers? They got laid off or furloughed and stuff. So if I wouldn't have did what I did, even when he didn't have no money coming in, we would not have had anything because he just knew his job was secure. And they was some of the first people laid off because they closed the restaurants. You couldn't go in them, so then wasn't nobody ordering nothing. Just think if I would have said, forget it, I'm just going to give up. Then when COVID came, we wouldn't have had nothing. But I told y'all, I just used my last pods from 2017, 2018, 2 days ago when I did my last load of laundry. So from 2017, I had not had to buy no laundry soap. I left my kids with buckets of stuff and sprinkles and this and that. From 2017, because I was obedient, I have been able to live off of that. This is why I'm telling y'all, go get your stuff now. If I call my daughter right now, she'll tell you I just told her I need her to do something for me. Like real life. I ain't telling y'all nothing I ain't live. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. If you get it, he can multiply it. But if you don't got nothing, Okay, I do want to talk about this because I seen some more stuff. Who got they CNN at? Who got it? Who got they CNN at? Your lava rocks and your butane just came in. I'm so happy y'all listening. I need to start fasting to build my spirit. Are you new here? You are? Well, nice to meet you if you're new here. If you're new, let me tell you something. The fastest way, not to you that's new and being nice, but the fastest way to get you blocked on my live is to tell me what to do. If you have information that you want to get out and you feel like the world needs to hear it, don't teach it when I need to start fasting. Okay, yeah. They knew and they about to get blocked right now today. Boom. Because they ain't even been here 2 minutes. Let's move on. You see? Didn't I tell you? They don't stop. Mm-mm. You just joined. No, you didn't. Lava rocks are so that you can heat your home. You can put them down in an open fire. And you can heat your home. You can heat water. You can put them down like in a tub and heat the bath water. You can just do a lot of stuff with it. So definitely get you some lava rocks. Y'all, it just pisses me off because the people that don't know always trying to tell somebody what to do, yet and still y'all don't believe that we paying with our hand in our face right now. They don't even believe we in a tribulation. Don't come over here trying to tell me nothing and you blind and deaf. You blind and deaf. Because I know you see the news and I know you see the grocery stores. Thank you. Okay? You blind and deaf. Because all over the internet, they showing the shortages of meat. You seeing these floods. We got plagues. Like, if y'all can't see, I don't care. Yes, I did. You hear me? If you read the Bible, you know why the Euphrates dried up. Some of these questions are self-explanatory. Y'all don't have to ask me. Y'all already know. That's why I be saying, okay, so to my newbies, Circa Trova 22 stands for Seek and You Shall Find Spiritual Light. Circa Trova, excuse me, is Seek and You Shall Find in Italian. You need to know that. 22 Spiritual Light. So this name is Seek and You Shall Find Spiritual Light, which means I'm going to drop some seeds and you're going to go looking. Because people, that's why the churches sleep right now, because they're so used to pastors spoon feeding them what they're supposed to know and their recorders that they don't go out searching for themselves. They want everybody to give them the answer so they could just be the best little tape recorders they can be. Well, we are real researchers over here. We study genetics, we study math, we study landscapes, we study paleontology, everything. History, we go look up the etymology of things. We study demonic things so that we can understand what we don't need to partake in. We really do study. We're not religious because we have all sorts of people here. We don't come in here judging nobody. We don't do that. And the only person that gets to talk crazy is me because this is my channel and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So if you're looking for church, you probably don't want to be here because we live in duality. We're not fake Christians. We believe in the creator of the universes and everything that we see and don't see. We worship his son, which is his spirit, into a natural woman. We believe all that he wrote, not just what y'all have deemed acceptable. Because clearly in the Bible, it tells us that God said it was so much stuff that not all of it could be written down in a book. And then my daddy said y'all gonna die a violent and untimely death because y'all don't have enough information. We getting ours. And this ain't all that we had. We gonna make sure we all right because God told us a famine coming and we believe it. God told us that if we don't plan on taking the mark of the beast, that we need to have certain things in order. And guess what? That's what we doing. Now, y'all can believe whatever fake Christianity y'all want to believe, but we believe the word of God for real. We not fake. We dealing with our issues because we realize the stuff that we don't let go and we try to hide. When we leave our body, we gonna pick up with it, and that very well could be the thing that keep us out of the kingdom of God. So with that, y'all can keep doing whatever y'all doing over there. We don't want none of it. We dealing with our lust and whatever it is, the theft, abuse, jealousy, envy. We dealing with it on this side because whatever you don't let go of and confess to let God take it on this side, guess what? That will be the reason you were reminded for 1,000 years as one day and one day is 1,000 years that you didn't make it into heaven. And y'all ain't read the Bible to know that you're going to get to see. Well, y'all read the part about Lazarus, him asking, can the man come over the thing? But you don't know that as soon as you leave your body, you're going to be walked past it. If you're not going. And you're going to get to see it. The gulf. The paradise. And then you're going to be reminded that you can't repent for being fake. And not really getting to know God. That's why I said it's going to be folks hollering his name. And he's going to be like, go away from me, you worker of iniquity. I never knew you. You never even looked outside of the Bible to know me. Why would I come over here with your fake self? You don't know me and I don't know you because you wasn't even real. I ain't worried about it. I told y'all, I'm going to get this right. I'm letting stuff go. I'm not holding on to anything because unforgiveness, I'm taking this to my grave. That's stupid. Because if it's unforgiveness, that's definitely keeping you out of heaven. And then you're going to be reminded that all you had to do was say, I forgive you, but you locked in this place for a gazillion years getting beat. Oh, no, baby. I don't know where y'all think it'd be, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested with none of that. Not after reading the stuff that I read about what's going to go on over there. I forgive you. Moving on. No. And them scary old things with the hair and red eyes and claws and a pig face and a leopard. Oh, no. I don't want no parts of that. Keep that. All I had to do was say, I forgive you and really let it go. Not want what nobody else got because God got all my own blessings, my own man, my own everything. So I don't got to hate on you. I don't got to lie on you. I don't got to make you look bad. I don't got to do none of that. All I got to do is line up with what he's saying. He's going to bring me everything I need. Move around. It's a win-win for me because I'm going to win on this side and I'm going to win on that side. Keep your fake stuff, baby, because he said this is all y'all going to have. This is your only, so whatever little clout you get here, whatever you get here, this is it for you. I hope it was worth it because you only get this much time over here. Eternity is real, real long. So do what you want to. YOLO, liars, because you don't just live once. As a matter of fact, over there, it's a lot longer than it is over here. That's scary. I'm letting it go, baby. Once I read that you stand up with what you don't let go of, wait. You didn't say that. Run that back, Dad. Run it back. So, whatever you take to your grave, you're right. That is what you are going to hold on to for eternity, and you will be reminded every second of every day or whatever it is in that time over there as to why you didn't get to heaven. It's going to be put in your face like a movie. That's the only reason you don't get to be over there watching everybody be in peace and calm, and all you hear is screaming and hollering and people being tormented, all because you couldn't say, I forgive them. Or I let go, or God, you know what, change me so that I don't even care. Let it go. You said it, Kim. Let it go. Because if you don't, you're right, you will never let it go. And it's going to eat you. Ooh! Could you imagine? And there's no pain tolerance over there. There is no shut off shock button, baby. Because he constantly says merciless torture when we read. Merciless, and we looked up that ain't, and it says insistently, which means without ceasing. It ain't even no break. So before one angel can quit beating you, the other dude is already on. And now it ain't even no short brief time that it stops. Now they both whipping you and then he take off and gone home. Yeah, no. Right. So think about your decisions about what you're not going to forgive and what you're not going to let go. And I wish, no. Oh, okay. Keep it. I'm letting mine go, boo. I don't want no parts of it. It ain't worth it. Stunt, steal, none of that. I do not care. I will be raggedy and normal and regular. Long as I can get in. Y'all can have all of the fame and fortune on this side and the bling and the all of it. I don't care. Because it's all gonna burn. It's all gonna be ruined with water, as you can see. People's lives are being destroyed in an instant. With wildfires and floods and these beautiful cars y'all paying $19,000 on. Now the salvage yard about to get them and they gonna redo them and sell them for $10,000 and you didn't. I don't want to part of it. Isn't that so amazing that everything that we beautify, when we make it above God, He destroys it? Thank you. Thank you. Think about that, family. All these beautiful apartments, and everybody done laid their apartments out, and they got rims on their car, and lights in the ceiling of their car, and all these beautiful things. And God is like, done. Dubai is one of the most beautiful places on it. They got Lamborghini and whatever, Rolls Royce, like taxis. God said, yep, and none of it mean nothing. Y'all ain't getting it yet. Texas, everything big in Texas. Well, so are the floods. Yep. St. Louis, folks, I hate to say it. Y'all full of a lot of pride, baby. Y'all do not care about showing up and showing out in big fashion. It's amazing to me that all the places that men have elevated, He burned it up with fire. Look at Rome. Look how beautifully Rome was built. Rome was not built in a day, or whatever they say. Yeah, but it was burned down in one though. Burned down in a day. Matter of fact, few hours. So it took y'all 99,000 gazillion years to build it, and now look at it. Hey, I have not checked your email, but I did see it. I'm on that today. So this weekend, I am going to send out books. It's just been a lot going on. It has, but I'm going to get with you so we can do our podcast. Because I'm nervous. There, I said it. I'm a little nervous. Hey. So, yes. I'm a little nervous. I'll be honest. Yeah, because y'all, okay. So listen. Because I don't like people really looking at me. And so this be a challenge for me. I like to remain hidden. Y'all don't know. Like I was telling y'all now, I got to get a fake page so that I can go on other people's page so I could be invisible. Oh, thank you, Miss Gordon. Thank you. We outside. What should we expect next month? A lot. A lot. So if you're not prepping, you need to. Please do prep. Please do prep. Please. All your little pennies and stuff, cash them in. If y'all got super big TVs and you can pound them and you don't need that many, look around and see. I mean, y'all think I'm being crazy, but like, I don't got the money, but what you got? Because you ain't going to care about... You fell off with your relationship with God. You need to get yourself right. It's just day to day, though. I'm begging Him to unharden your heart. Can I tell you the easiest way to do that? Get up in the morning and give Him your first. Girl, it ain't going to be no end of the decade, Miss Reed. If you want to unharden your heart, get up in the morning and before you talk to a human or a person, get up and give God your first. He'll soften it right up. You'll be in tears every morning. And stop thinking God think like you. Yes, He will tell you to do stuff that don't make no sense. Because because that's what otherworldly and divine intervention is, not human normalcy. Like, yeah, I'm telling you. You want to know? Get up for 7 days, and before you talk to any humans, turn on like some worship music. Put your headphones in, and you ain't even got to have no Bible there. Get you a piece of paper. Baby, listen. Tell God to minister to you with song. Honey, you'll be, I'm sorry, God. Like, what? Give him your first. Stop giving him your last. Give him your first. And you will be so much calmer. You will be much more efficient in everything that you do. Because we wait until after to ask God's opinion instead of getting up and giving him my first. He'll say, don't go over here. Don't do that. You'll hear weird conversations. Your mind don't even know why you're thinking about it. Then you'll get to work. And God is not giving you that so you can say, yeah, I already knew it was going to happen. No, he's giving you that so that you can act accordingly in situations. It's called instruction. And then you win. And then you win. That's why I said, oh, so doing it my way, I'm going to lose every time. But if I listen, get up in the morning, whatever he had me read, it's going to be dead on for every person I'm going to come in contact with for that day. And then my life get better. I don't have as much stress and chaos and drama and all of that. He going to tell me, he going to have me read a story about somebody needing to keep their mouth closed about something. And what happened because they didn't. And then boom, it be everybody that called my phone that day. So it's easy ministry, really. You ain't even got to force it because he wants you to have it. People, men, pastors, and bishops and stuff that made God unattainable, he is not. He is right in your face every day. And he is concerned even about how much gas you should put in your car, if you should go get an oil change. People lie to you and say God ain't concerned. Yes, he is. He literally says, I'm concerned with everything that you're concerned about. Your kids, your husband, the interior. I ask God some of the craziest questions, but that's why I know a lot of stuff. Because he is infinite knowledge. He can answer every single question I have. If I ask him 10,000 in a day, he's infinite knowledge. He's going to answer them. And even if I don't get the answer that day, when the answer is needed, it will be there. That's why he said my people going to perish for the lack of knowledge, and they angry at me just because he said the only reason you got it because you didn't ask. And when you ask, are you asking in the right way? Do you want the knowledge so that you can make someone else feel small? Or do you want the knowledge so that you can help other people? Do you want the money that you're asking me for so it only benefits you? Or are you going to help other people with it? What am I giving you the things that you're asking me for? Why am I giving them to you? Will you be the only person that benefits? And is it only the people that you feel should benefit from it if you do help? And what is your reasoning behind, these things God is concerned about, your motives and why you're asking him for things. And if you haven't received certain stuff, maybe 9 times out of 10, you can't lie to him. You can tell your friends, oh yeah, when God bless me, I'm gonna do this and do this and do this and do this, right? But if you don't help nobody else, then why is he giving you more? If you the only one that benefit from your knowledge, your gifts, your skill, can't nobody get nothing you got unless they can pay for it. If you got a gift to help build, oh no, I don't do nothing for free. And that's why God ain't giving you no new clients. Because you only prostitute what he gave you for free. It's a natural knack. And he gave it to you to bless other people with it, but you can't use it unless you get paid. That's probably why it's still struggling. Some of your dreams ain't came true because they only benefit you. When you really genuinely say that you are going to help people and God knows in your heart that you will do that, things will show up. How do you know? Just start listening. And if it leads you wrong, then 9 times out of 10, that ain't my dad. Y'all gotta see, y'all think that God think like your pastor and old lying ministers and stuff that this getting you money. That ain't how my daddy thinking. He don't move like that either. You cannot pimp him. He already wants to give it to you. So you don't have to try to lie and God, I'm gonna do this. He said, be honest with me. I reign on the just as well as the unjust. Because my goodness is gonna make you stop doing it. You ain't gotta pimp me. I'm gonna be so good to you, girl, you ain't gonna want it from nowhere else. Or I'm gonna be so good to you, boy, ain't nobody gonna be able to give you what I give you, not even your mama and your daddy. He said, I'm going to love you when you don't deserve to be loved. And I'm going to treat you good even when you treat me horrible. And then over time, you will love me. It's didn't happen for me. I used to try to hustle him too, because that's what the church teach you to do. But then I was like, no, I want a real relationship. Wow. Yeah, it's a real thing. You don't keep your word. Yeah. That's why I be telling y'all. I don't be telling y'all hit the start button. Go give it to that baby that don't got no shoes. And watch what God do for you. Go give it to the mama that really can't pay her light bill and y'all know her lights is off. But you arrive by every day talking about her. But you done had 18 shopping trips to the food place and ain't went over there and took $200 and helped that girl get her lights on. Don't talk to me. You ain't making me feel good. They ain't got no lights or that don't make me feel good. That make me look at you like you a effed up individual. Because how was you okay with them babies suffering like that and you got extra? That's funny to you? Hope them words gonna taste good getting shoved down your throat. Because somebody gonna say them about you shortly. I don't care how much money you got. God know how to humble you where you gonna eat every word that you said about somebody else. And it don't gotta be you be broke down low. Matter of fact, sometimes he'll embarrass you when you at your highest. Because it's even more of an impact. Be careful. Should you help folks that don't want to help themselves? Well, when we was destroying ourselves, God helped us. All of us was destroying ourselves. We wasn't even helping ourselves. Because all of the decisions we made led us to the pain that we felt. And God still decided to help us, even though we kept on going back to stuff that was ripping our heart out, robbing us blind, and he still continued. What if he didn't help when we couldn't help ourselves, or when we were powerless to stop the things that had power over us? Because there's some stuff y'all just heard me say I'm 6 months clean, 7 months clean of Tennessee. I kept telling myself for a good while that I wasn't going to go back to that. This is the first time I had to get in my tub and ask God to help me to not hurt myself. Because I couldn't stop hurting myself. For temporary relief or whatever it was, but it caused me 2-3 weeks every time. And I was like, this ain't it right here. If I don't get better from connecting with you, I'm not going to connect with you. And that's friendships, that's family, tree ships and everything. Forest ships and all of that. It's not going to work. Because then I have to keep repairing. Y'all caught that. I figured y'all would. Your 16-year-old granddaughter cut. The tree ships. Or should I call them branch ships? Branch ships. That's what we'll call them. Branch ships. Shoot. Indeed. Branch ships. Because that's really all it's about. So there's that. Can't really call it anything else. Tree shopping. That is a nice tree. No. Anyway, what y'all want me to say? What do you want me to say? Sometimes we hurt ourselves. The struggle is real, daughter in Christ. Yes, it is. In so many levels. And that's just not in that area. Shopping. If you have financial ruin and you just gotta buy something, or it's whatever your situation is. I just use tree shopping because that's an issue. And I mean, not bad because you would think it's hard to explain because it'll be right in my face and I won't deal with it. But then I complain about not having it, but I don't want that. So it's a whole struggle I go through over here. Because I can very well easily go tree shopping every day if I chose. But I don't want any of it if it's not mine and if it's not the tree that's going to be planted. So there's that. You know what I mean? You get tired of moving plants around. You want them to be able to put them in the ground and they just stay. And like, what is it, a perennial or annual? What just grows back? Which one is it? A perennial or annual that grows back every year? You don't have to replant it. Which one is it? Yep, Miss Sheila. A perennial. Which one grows back every year? A perennial grows back. Annuals you have to plant every year. Okay. Okay. So I definitely wanted to be one that I don't have to replant. Y'all ain't tired of replanting. Be honest. If you haven't been married or even in your marriage, you can get tired of trying to sow into a marriage and it's not growing anything. Or a job or, friendships. You know what I'm saying? But if you single or whatever, but see now listen, I could have stayed married, but I got tired of trying to water a tree and feeding a tree and pruning a tree that it wasn't going to grow. It just wasn't going to produce any fruit. And so then you move on to another plant. Even if that is a plant of just solitude, I'm not about to keep wasting my resources. 10%, girl. And it's TIT. I'm going to bite you. TITHES. Child. I know I'm country, so that's my fault. I love you. Sad. Your ties. Hey, y'all. Oh, Jesus. I told y'all they do not leave me alone. Yes, I will bite her. She know I will. And lick her face. Hey, baby. Yes, my kids used to. I still lick their face. Go in and kiss me. They hate it. No, it's not okay to just get out of a marriage if you're not happy. I definitely prayed and fasted and asked God to, if He wanted me to get out, to let me out. Yes, I still listen, y'all. My kids. Listen, I already know when they come here to visit for the holiday, it's going to be just like it was when they was little. Like nothing has changed. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, when I found out, see, listen, y'all, I didn't divorce my husband. Like we separated. But once I knew he was sleeping with somebody, I didn't take him back because I don't have to. Once you violate our marriage bed, then I don't gotta take you back. But if I sleep with you after I take you back, then I can't bring that up and I can't divorce you for that. So that's why we didn't consummate our marriage again. After I knew that he had been with somebody else, I didn't do that. Oh no, you're not trapping me here with you, and I know you a cheater now. That was my golden ticket. I got. If I would have consummated my marriage after that, yes. But I didn't go back and consummate my marriage again because I knew I wanted out. No. Because you can. My ex-husband married me for the wrong reason. He did. He wanted to prove something to other people, but not me. So Is that the same as a boyfriend and a girlfriend? God don't. I'm gonna be honest. God do not honor your boyfriend and girlfriend. Nothing. No, y'all honor it, but He don't. Girlfriend and boyfriend is not honored in God's eyes. Y'all are two single people, and that's a hard pill to swallow. But in God's eyes, y'all single. You not. He don't even recognize that relationship. Y'all single. Y'all together in y'all mind. We've been together 20 years. No, you've been single 20 years. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Miss Karen. Oh yeah, I definitely put a finger in that ear. Uh-huh. What if you're married, then get divorced, but stay together? You still single. If y'all not married, no. Because people be like, oh, in other countries, they have a marriage ceremony. Jump in the broom, whatever it is acknowledged. That's why even back then we knew who married who back in the kings of Egypt and all of that, talking about, oh, that piece of paper. What are you talking about? It's always been that way. It's always been that way. Whatever the record of, even in far off countries, they have some type of thing where you can know, and there's a lineage. Why are y'all trying to? Yeah. If you go and talk to the village, whoever, he gonna know who married who, what day they got married. Somebody keeps a record of it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a record of it. So when people try to use that, I'll be like, "Are you serious? That don't even make sense. That doesn't make any sense." For those of you that listen, there are some people that actually understand relationship, and a lot of those people that actually understand relationships have successful relationships. But there are some people that get married just to say they're married, and the day that they say their vows, they cheat with someone else that day or slept with someone else that morning. You don't love me, you don't even love yourself. That's why we got all these women walking up in these churches and these men. Don't get in here in front of God. God gonna bust you out. You just lied. And how we know, because here come your lie right here. Here she go. Here we go right here. And yep, they sure do got every right. Because you about to lie in front of God. God said, don't even come in here faking in front of me. Get out of here. You was gonna lie? Bet you don't. How about this? And Q ex-girlfriend. Thank you. Q the woman you slept with last night. Q the man you slept with last night. Q the person that you lied. You didn't lie. You lying to everybody and thought God was gonna let you lie to him. Absolutely not. Get yourself together. That's why all these women is getting busted out trying to get up there, and them dudes is hitting them things like, I just want to say something. Beep. Girl, I guess that head down is a whole thing. Now put your A up like you had it in the video. Y'all remember that song? Head down. Mm-hmm. Throw it like you was throwing it in the video. We synced it. That don't look like your husband right there. That don't look like your wife. Y'all see they be trying to cover their face? You have no right. You didn't have no right. But we see face that, yeah. Well, it was a ludicrous. Who said a ludicrous? No, that wasn't ludicrous. That was Trey Songz. Yeah. Minister Trey Songz said that. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Listen. No, no, no. I'm talking about the one Trey Songz did. I know the exact song I'm talking about. It's Trey Songz. Imagine turning them into centaurs. That part. Okay, look at the Two Live Crew. We know they did it. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, why is y'all playing? Like, why is y'all playing with people's lives? If you know you're not ready to be monogamous, he is. I absolutely love it. Tamika, absolutely love it. Listen. Uh, Lips sealed and the heart gonna speak the truth. You ain't lying to nobody. But these videos is telling us the truth too. Girl, listen. I'm telling you right now. So, gentlemen and ladies, be honest. Yeah, ain't nobody embarrassing by, and then want to act like somebody embarrassing you. You embarrass yourself. Nobody will ever even be able to know if you didn't do it. Quit trying to act like, stop. Girl, I practiced because my tools was tired by that time, but amen. Stop. Okay, back to the words. So with that, no. Dating and having intercourse before you married is not the same thing. See, the world's view of dating and what God meant for dating is too different. Y'all go to the smorgasbord and try out everything you can. That's not dating. That's not dating. That is not dating. What's the longest you ever made a person wait to know you? And y'all know what I mean. When I say no, I mean no like the Bible when it say, and he knew her. What's the longest you ever made somebody wait? And be honest. Right. Mm-hmm. That's what God talks about dating and getting to know a person. Yeah, they straight hooking up, Queen. You already know it, honey. They hit them on all of the little sites now. You ain't got to know nobody's name. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the secret ones too. Like we toe up in the club and we don't remember what we did last night. I'm talking about that too. Mm-hmm. 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 And some of them was 30 minutes. Some of them was 30 minutes. Men too. Y'all lie too. Y'all can meet a girl right now and be busting her down in 10 minutes. Ain't asking her medical history or nothing. Stop. I got brothers and I got homeboys. I done seen it happen. Busting her all the way down. Ain't worried about no protection or nothing. Ain't asked, looked in her mouth good to see if there's anything in there that you shouldn't see. Baby, y'all be ready to go. And chicks, listen, come on. Folks gotta be real with themselves. Let you have a little good something in you. You say you don't, and it'll be some broadcast and stuff like, nope, receipts. They lying. Receipts. That's why you might as well go to the truth. You ain't lying to nobody but yourself, because it's going to come out. And then stop putting yourself in a situation to be tempted. Y'all put yourselves in situations. I'm going to be honest. When I was married, I did not put myself in situations to be tempted. I didn't. Because I don't know what I might do, especially if somebody called me on the day that this dude that acted stupid or disrespected me. I didn't even put myself in, and I didn't deal with people that was cheating on their spouses either. When I was married, I didn't even talk to people that was cheating on their spouses. Because I do not want none of that planted in my mind, because you're going to want somebody's life to be messed up like yours. And you'll be in backdoored me too. You'll be getting me to cheat and getting receipts because you really want what I got. Y'all better be watching, folks. They be wanting y'all lives. And I ain't saying, I ain't never been on, but just to come in and like tell you not to like something, no. Now, there's one situation that I can honestly say that I wish I would have never did, but then I was young and whatever, and it just kind of happened. It wasn't like we was on some crazy stuff. That person broke up with a person, and I was a friend of a person at this. It was just not good. But even with that, I feel like for what God paid me back for what I feel like I did. Other people's like, that ain't nothing. But for me, it wasn't something that I was used to doing. You see what I'm saying? But I still pay for that. For a very long time. Very long time. So when I talk to y'all, I be just trying to let y'all know, be honest. If you got 15, tell people you got, and let them make a decision. Girl, you got 18 little bops. You tell them. Because you only want to deal with real folks. Because see, when you lie, you put your life in danger. Especially dealing with me. Because you will not play with my intelligence. Nope. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. So just stop. Tell me the truth so I don't have to hurt. And I ain't got nothing to do with her. Because she didn't know, because you the liar. I'm with you. I have no reason to go after no woman now unless you one of my friends or something. But if you not one of my friends and I don't know you, I have no reason to cuss you out. He put you in this situation. Y'all get on my nerves calling these women trying to make it like she a homewrecker. She don't know you, but he know he with you. Or dudes, you calling them, if they don't know you, you have absolutely no right. They are not in the wrong. Because your dude or your chick lied. They know they with you. I don't know nothing. Call my phone talking crazy and your spouse stupid and a liar. Get off my phone. I ask. And I'm going to ask in several ways. And if they keep lying and they enter what side, what is you doing? Girl, you know how your dude is or your chick is. Don't be trying to come and smack nobody because you don't got control over your situation. You better move, stupid. Now, if you want some backdoor stuff, yeah, you getting beat up. Nah, I'm taking off on you because that's different. But if you don't know this person and your significant other has put this person in the position that they are in because they lied and were dishonest, you do not get to call that person talking crazy because they don't owe you nothing. But the person that does owe you is the person that says that they with you. The person that deceived you owes you. That person don't owe you nothing. Your anger is directed at the wrong person. And I don't care. That's why when the girl with my ex-husband, when she answered the phone, so I said, girl, thank you. Can you please tell him to sign these divorce papers? I didn't calling her out. I was happy. And he was mad because he didn't want me to know about her. And I guess she thought she was doing something, but she didn't know that she was signing his whole little fade away. He probably was so angry. Hey, girl. I said, hey, girl. Can you tell? He called me this morning. I've been trying to get him to sign these divorce papers. Can you please make your man sign the divorce papers, girl? Please, can you talk to him? Talk to him when you're getting him together. Maybe you're going to say yes. I can tell you how to get him. Where he'll say yes. So just, would you need me to help you? Because I just need you to get him to sign these papers, girl. I said, oh, girl, you gave me my golden ticket real good and loud before he hung up. Thank you, girl. I said, oh, girl, thank you. Because he did not want me to find out, baby. Ooh, way. Mm-mm. Sure did. I texted him too and said, oh, tell her thank you. I got my golden ticket. Oh, yes. Mm-mm, girl, y'all having dinner? I hope it was good. Did he cook for you? Yes, baby. I hope it was great. I was so excited about that day where everybody else thought I was going to be broke down. They was like, you're weird. No, because he know I'm not going to take him back after that. I already told him once I know it's a wrap. You will never, ever, never. And it's been, it feels so nice. That's what happened when you know. See, when you know, you don't got to go through all that craziness when you know. I knew then. I was just waiting on my golden ticket. Because he going to mess up. He going to mess. He can't help it. Because he's codependent on a woman. This I know. I mean, he going to do his thing as a man, but he got to have a woman. He got to. So, she coming. And it was, 2 weeks after I think he left the house? Something like that. Mm-hmm. I was so happy. Ooh. Can't live without a woman. He can't be single. He gonna have somebody. And that's a sad place to be to me with anybody. The chick that can't live without a man, she gotta have somebody. Girl, you don't like yourself. And man, you don't like yourself either. If you can't be single and be happy and you gotta have somebody and gotta be always meeting somebody new and talking to something, you don't like you. And you're not gonna try to make me like you because you don't even like you. And then when you find out I like me, you're gonna be trying to make me not like me because you don't like you. Go away. Y'all better start looking at people's thinking and why they think and act the way that they do. Some people are energy leeches and confidence leeches, and just being with you makes them feel like they can do whatever. So then they, no, go away. Go get your confidence on your own over there and then come back. Because you're not about to make me feel bad because I'm a problem solver and I know, and I'm not about to just avoid all my issues and act like, go away. Because you always going to have some kind of hole that we about to fall in because you avoid issues. No, I'm running head on into it. Let's figure this out so we can move on and keep climbing. Like, you better look at people's problem solving skills when you're talking about getting in a relationship with them. Some people ball up in the corner, baby, and once trouble comes, they break all the way down and are no help. Or they run. What in the what? You can't get nothing done. Nothing. Yeah, no, I don't need you around here. Look at that. Like when you be moving, your friends don't show up to help you move. You can't come over and visit. Now, why should I let you help me move, sit on my couch, and when I needed help moving, I called you and you didn't answer, but now that I'm throwing food and stuff, now you want to be here? Absolutely not. Did you have a party this weekend? I did. Why you didn't invite me? Because I invited you to help me move my couch and you didn't have no time for that. So then you don't need to sit on it and eat no food here. Y'all, I'm that type of friend. Y'all be talking about y'all want to meet me. I don't know. Because I call it like I see it. And people be like, did you say that out loud? But I did. Because they just offended me out loud. What? They was rude and did whatever they did out loud. So what? Make it make sense. So I'm supposed to walk around with this knot in my stomach and they get to keep being themselves and I don't get to be myself? Oh, absolutely not. We all about to be ourselves today. Hey, that's probably why I got kicked out at 11. So ain't nobody gonna act like they don't see all of this is wrong. So we gonna act like we didn't just. Oh, so we just gonna ignore all of this. I couldn't even sleep as a child when injustice and stuff was going on. Oh my God, I couldn't sleep. I had to get away. And I've been like that my whole life. I don't like people that laugh at other people that are having a hard time. None of that makes me feel good. If you have to tear other people down to make yourself feel good, I'm going to kindly remove myself from you. If you are a messy person and you always got somebody else's name in your mouth and you know everybody's business but your own and you're still a horrible person, I'm not going to talk to you. Because you're going to make me miserable. Because all you want to talk about is how ain't nobody as good as you and how ain't nobody got what you got and this and that. And they mad at me because I got this. And, oh, God. Is there anything else? So that means you insecure. Because you have to tell everybody how much less everybody has than you. Yeah, you're insecure. I don't want to deal with that. Because every time you see something about me that you feel like you don't have, you're going to try to not acknowledge it because you don't have it. Bet. Oh, I don't have it. So then that means if I have any breakthroughs or anything is positive for me, you're going to act like you don't see it because it's not for you. So then you can't acknowledge it. Been there, done that, huh? I don't want no parts of it. Mm-hmm. No. I'm telling y'all, my mama used to be pissed off at me. She still talks about it, and she's about to be 65. Or she is 65, so she's on her way to 66. Circa give everything she got away. She don't even care, honey. She's so gullible. People can tell her anything, and she gonna just give it away. And then you always talking about how ain't nobody never gave you nothing. You always had to work hard for everything you had. Maybe you should have tried my stuff. The gullible way. Because you have to try to sabotage people from giving me things. Somebody called my mama and said, I'm going to give her, because I was getting ready to have a baby. I got $1,500 for her since I missed her little pregnancy and whatnot. My mama told them to send her the money, and they did, and I never saw it. Has saved this money up for me and my child, and I never saw it. Never saw it. And then was talking about, oh, she can't do this and do that, and I'm praying for blessings. Listen, y'all, I've been saying some crazy stuff, and it was at the hands of my family. I don't care what nobody say. Like, that's why I can deal with the world, because maybe the family that cut me so tough, honey, y'all can't do no worse than them. I promise you. It ain't nothing that y'all do that will be worse than my biological family. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's why I don't care to deal with people that they motives and stuff don't be right. something to eat. We're gonna have trivia this evening. I planned on getting on here and doing trivia right now, but I'm gonna eat and chill. I gotta do a couple of things. I'm gonna send out some books today, y'all. I've been waiting because the account was a little ugly for a minute. It was not doing. It was not, the math wasn't mathing for a minute. I was like, okay, Lord, what's going on? But I'm gonna send out books today, so. Don't worry about it. When people don't pay you your money back, that means God got a big blessing for you and they gonna be mad. People used to steal from me and everything, I'm telling you. And I had less than them and they would still steal from me. It's the real thing. And then God will turn around and bless me with something stupid, dumb, big, and they used to be mad. They still be mad right now. God do that on purpose, y'all, because he don't want you to buy into that family BS. If you have been done wrong consistently by your family or constantly by your family, whatever, don't worry about it. God did that on purpose so that you would not be brainwashed into the lies that say, oh, you got to stick and you got to do this wrong with me because we got the same blood. He didn't want you in that mess. That's why I don't look at it as a negative thing. I look at it as a positive thing because they all think the same and they all be miserable. They fabulous clothes, shoes, houses, cars, but they all miserable and mean as hell and always grouchy. You got so much, but the countenance of your face lets me know that all of the physical attributes and these monetary things that you have are just hiding your miserableness, your loneliness, your anger. Like, I'm not envious of y'all because you have everything, but you miserable. And the only way for you to feel good is to tell somebody that they don't have what you have, which shows you don't have nothing but your material things. Because if I lose everything today, I'm still going to be this happy person. Just last year, this time, today would have made 6 days that I was in a homeless shelter. I got there August the 20th. I just got a divorce. Left my car with my daughter. Came down here. Something happened with my apartment. It wasn't ready. So I had to. It was a whole thing. But I was still the same person. I had my storage with my stuff in it. I drove down here, put my stuff in storage, waiting on my apartment. I went through 5 months of hell. Believe it or not. It was crazy. Well, not hell, but it was just a lot. Coming straight out of a divorce. Moving down here. You know, it was nuts. But would you know it? No. You would not know any of that. I do not let some people wear that stuff as a badge of honor. That's how you get depressed. I don't want it. It happened. God let me learn my lesson through it, and I'm moving on. Yeah. And I didn't have to be in a shelter. It was a whole bunch of stuff that I could have did, but I was like, God, take me where you want me to go. And I went there and kicked it. It was a nice, clean place. The people, I'm telling y'all, when I say God gives me favor everywhere I go, everybody got to eat whatever the cook make, and I'm the only person get custom food every meal. You can't walk around in there with no coffee, and best believe I had one of these all day. Everybody else had to drink in the place, not me. I'm walking around with this. Everybody else had to stay in their room until like 7 o'clock or something. I was out at 3:55 in the day room, in there reading my Bible. None of those rules applied to me. None of them. Left and went out of town. Was gone, came back. Like, because this is an assignment. I'm not here because I have to be. I'm here because my dad put me here. But while I'm here, just like Joseph and them in the prison, how they had favor and all of that. Oh, I done been through all of that. Y'all don't want to live the Bible stories. Y'all want to just talk about them. I have lived the Bible stories. I live them every day. Had to go to jail on something I didn't do just to talk to somebody. Like, been there, done it. Well, I ain't even got nothing to do with this. What I'm getting locked up for? You're going. No, you need to go in here and talk to this person that's about to. I live it. I'm telling y'all. That's why I say this ain't a fake life for me. I don't sit up in no church talking about I'm saved. I done told y'all the places I done been. Strip club, Bible study. Trap house, Bible studies. Back at the strip club talking to the men that's been molested. Bible study. Listen, I take Jesus with me everywhere I go because there's people that are in these dark places that need to know him. And the church people are not going to go up in the strip club, but I will. Let's turn up. And then I'm going to come back here and I already know what it is. They not going to go sit in the liquor store, but I will. They not going to go sit in a trap house, but I will. And bring my books with me. How you going to go to the lost if you ain't you going where the lost is at? Y'all fake. Jesus sent his disciples out into the world, into the most dangerous areas where there was so much chaos. What do you mean? Don't come over here with your fake Christianity. When was the last time you brought somebody to Christ? When was the last time you brought somebody to go and get baptized in Jesus' name, or even just sat with them for 6 months to read the Bible outside of the church so they even felt comfortable coming in there so they could understand what was being said? Don't talk to me. I go to the trap house, baby, to the, hey, listen, I've been everywhere. What you talking to? I go where the shooters be. I was just telling somebody the other day, there was a guy, when I moved from where I lived at, he was from Chicago. He had been down, did time and all of this, folks. He was from Chirac, like that real area of Chirac, but he moved where we was at. And one day, my ex-husband came and was like, this Negro out there walking around with an AK-47. And he's drunk. And it's in the middle of the day. Everybody else went hiding in their houses and I wouldn't talk to him. Get over here. What is you doing? I'm about to. I said you ain't about to do nothing. Go get over here and sit down on this porch. What's wrong with you? And from that day forward, whenever he came into our neighborhood, he would come and sit on my porch, and that boy would cry about how he didn't have his mom, and his mom died, and he was locked up. And people don't care about the pain. They only care about the reaction to the pain. Why are they like that? Find that out. And guess what? It was a thing going on where I moved from. There was this boy. Y'all, I told him, I said, listen, if you don't stop, your body is going to get sick. Didn't even know this man. Do y'all know he was like on the FBI wanted list in the city that I was in? And I'm talking to him like, get over here. And then he on the news. I told y'all about the other little boy. That end up making worldwide news. And my godmother just text me right now. She's the one that told me. She said, get that boy out your house. God showed me this and this. And if it didn't make it worldwide news, around the world, what he did. The person that he hurt, the husband was on Good News America, Good Morning America, and Today, and all of that. And that little boy lived in my house right before 3 months before all of this happened. I'm like, and exactly what that woman that just texted me right now said happened. And it made worldwide news. And my ex-husband is the one that called me. He was like, girl, do you know that boy that was lit? I told you something with him. He didn't make worldwide news. I turned on the news and he was right there. They still ain't even tried that boy yet. And that was in 2014. And he still has not been tried for his crimes. He's just sitting. And I told him, I said, if you don't listen to me, you're either going to be locked up or dead. And within 12 months, I think they're trying to give him like 3 life sentences, like 300 and something years. 2 of his other friends, I think they already got like 2 life sentences or something like that. But never going to get out of jail. And he was only 18. It's a real thing. Y'all got to find out why people is hurting before you discount them. He killed a pastor's wife. And her, Amanda, whatever, that white lady that was the pastor, Amanda Bynes or whatever her name was. Her pastor, her husband was on there. He was a pastor. Davy something. Mm-hmm. Real life. Mm-hmm. Yep. That baby lived with me, and it was sad because I tried to help him. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes there can be so much trauma with these kids. It was a burglary gone bad, but he had already started breaking it up. I told y'all what happened. I let him come and live in my house, and like two weeks after we moved in, they put this letter on my door talking about his burglaries in the neighborhood. So he would be coming in at 10:30, and I tell him, boy, you better get in here before 10 o'clock because the burglars is breaking into people's houses. And he said, my dudes, ain't no burglar coming in here. There's no burglars coming in here. I said, boy, you better be in here and put that alarm on. He said, my dudes, I promise you the burglar's not coming in. Because the burglar was already in my dang house. He was already in. He was already in. He was already in. He said, my dudes, they not coming in here. I said, boy, you don't know. He said, I promise you, my dudes, they is not coming in here. Because you was already in here. Crazy, y'all. And then he was worldwide news. That's happened to me a couple times. That's why I say I don't talk about every person I done dealt with. A lot of people don't know. A lot of the people that I've talked to have made news in more than one way. I done been all over this place. I'm telling y'all. I done been around. It's a few people. Well, one person for sure that got unalived by some police, and it's just been a lot of stuff. Yeah. But you never know. That's why I said you don't know where God is going to take you. You don't know what situations you're going to be in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to have no time to write it down. But you never know. But if you say, oh, I'm not going there, God wouldn't have me do that, then you miss out on the miracles and stuff that you get to see. Like, I want to see as much of God as I can. And the only way to do that is for me to interact with more people so that I can see him in every single situation. I need to go in every kind of situation and see how God can move. But if you don't put yourself in a situation to do that, then your life will boring. It's going to be boring with God because you don't get to see no miracles or nothing. You don't get to see people coming out of situations. Because you don't put yourself in a situation to see a miracle. I do. I love to see people change. I love to watch God change a person's mind and change their life and their kids' lives, change their husband. Like, I like seeing that. So then I go into situations where that's needed. But if you steer clear of the situations that need God, how you going to see him move? How you going to have a testimony to say, oh, no, I saw that. I was there. This is why I journal. So I don't care who. Believe me, I got pictures of the people. I am a receipt person. I have pictures of all of these things, journal entries, everything. I keep it. Keep it. I told y'all, if God let it be, it's going to be a book of circle, baby. It's going to be a book of circle because I've been writing and writing. I've been journaling since I was like 4 or 5 years old. So I know he got them somewhere. And the angels record everything we do. So if I wrote it, they wrote it too. So, yep, it's already a book. It's a book of everybody, actually. Ooh, I'm going to have to put something on my face. That's why I be telling y'all, like, what do you want God to do for you? What miracles do you want to see? Do they only benefit you? Does your Holy Ghost and your relationship with God only benefit you? Who else benefits from God being good to you? What does it mean when you catch the Holy Spirit when you're pregnant? God bless you with the Holy Spirit when you was pregnant. That doesn't necessarily mean thank you that he filled your baby, but he very well could have. I'm just saying, y'all, if you tired of your neighborhood being horrible, start a book. Go build a book box. Go put some canned goods out in the corner and just leave them there and don't watch to see who come pick them up. Put a clothing box out on your line or lay some shoes out and say free. Relieve the pressures and you'll see all of those things that you hate subside. But if you don't do nothing about the problem, how you gonna keep complaining about it? Feed the kids that you know stealing out the store. If you see them getting ready to steal and you got $5, give it to them or buy their stuff. So you don't gotta say you don't gotta steal that. Just say, hey, I'm gonna buy that for you. Huh? I'm gonna buy that for you. Go on up there, and if you want something else, go get it. That teaches them that they don't have to steal. There's something that they want, that God will let a stranger come up and provide it for them. God let you see a person stealing because you got the money to pay for what they about to steal because they don't have it. That was your opportunity to show a person Christ, the Savior. You ain't supposed to put that down. I can't stand them. You got the money. That's what you tell us. Why you on Instagram flexing with all your bags and stuff? Don't tell me about how good you got it and you okay with letting the next person struggle, because I think you a liar. And people that got it out the mud, look out for the people that's in the mud because they know how hard it was to get out. So all these Christians coming in here to come for me, y'all are raping God's people for their money. And guess what? When all of this stuff go on, they can't come to your house and eat. You ain't taught them to go get nothing. But guess what? They can go back and watch these videos. We got a whole video, several videos where people can go back, and even if they started with us right now, in the next 2 weeks, if they watch a video a day, they will be caught up on all current events. They will know what to go buy, what to have, what's coming, blah, 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 blah. And we about to send out books today. So guess what? When everything pop off and it ain't nothing to do, guess what? They got books where they can keep their mind and keep studying about God and keep seeing what's going on. So even when the TV and all of this stuff is gone, they still going to be ahead of you because they got the books that's going to tell them what the next play is. I ask y'all, how many of y'all pastors is putting up a storehouse where y'all can come and get food right now? Are y'all asking y'all pastors about the hydrated food and all the tithes y'all been sowing in? Like, how much of that can I get? No, don't say that. But I'm just saying, Pastor, are you storing food so in case this happens, the people that don't have credit cards, like, can I come here and feed my family? That's what the church is for. What do you receive for the tithes that you give? What do other people receive because of the tithes? Is it only the pastor to benefit? You said, I am a Christian and I approve this message. Honey, listen, I'm telling you. It's a real thing. That's why when Christians come for me, I just look at them. You have the form of godliness, but you deny his power. You don't go where my daddy did. My daddy sat with the drunks. My daddy sat with the prostitutes. They got to come to y'all churches. Y'all don't go find them. Churches used to go walk the streets, honey. Now they too glitz and glam. They don't do that anymore. There is no more outreach unless the people come to you. God did outreach. His disciples did outreach. They went and sat in the Remember, the Christian was like, why is you over here sitting with these drunks? Back with the Pharisees and the Sadducees, remember? Every time Jesus went and sat with the people that they didn't feel like was Christians, or the drunks or the alcoholics or the prostitutes, they was trying to call him on it, talking about, well, if you so saved, then why you over there with the crackheads? Why you over there with the opiate addicts? Why you well, who else gonna help them? I can't count on y'all to show them God's love, so I had to come do it myself. He couldn't count on the church people to come show the people love. That's why he had to do it and come and make his own disciples, because they wasn't doing it. He keeps saying the harvest is ready, but the laborers are few. These folks that want to be saved, they just ain't nobody to really work that feels like they need to be worked. Hey, I said I'm available, and he gave me 355,000 of them. So you can't tell me the harvest ain't ready. The harvest is ready, because 350,000, over 350,000 people came over here that quick. So what? What? They not ready to hear what? And right, nephew's supposed to be in school. He didn't even realize. I know he in school talking about some. Let's see. You in school, boy? Get off of TikTok in your senior year. Learning while learning at school. You see? Won't he will? Yes, he will. That's and y'all look. This the crazy thing though, and y'all sowing seeds. So even with I like, okay, this is my thing. But y'all, I've been going. I told y'all I've been going on y'all stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah. You get out of it every day, thank God. Okay. I was like that. You in class. You teach the homeless on the streets. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the unmentionables are the people we supposed to be going after. And it's so funny because a lot of times they have more wisdom than the people in the church, don't they? You can talk to a bum or a person that you think like whatever, and you'll be like, dang, you just changed my whole entire life. How did you? I told y'all about Mary. That lady was rich, 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 rich. And her son died and she gave up everything. She worked in like the stock market or something and had moved to Indiana, and something happened to her son and she lost it. But that lady has so much wisdom about finances in her mind, and she stunk like hell. But you would never even realize the value that that lady had in her mind by looking at her outside. You wouldn't think she knew nothing. And when I used to sit down and talk to her, I used to be like, how did you? She said, money doesn't mean nothing if you don't have what's closest to your heart or something like that. I was like, dang. She gave up everything. Her money, her career, her job. She didn't have her baby. She did not. We allow everybody else to use us. Let God use you, y'all. Let God use you. Let him take you to some places, baby. Go in the homeless shelters, and you got a gift, cutting hair, doing hair. Go in those places. They need your services. You know how to make clothes, or why can't the less fortunate that don't have the money to pay? Because you couldn't pay the price that God paid for you, your life. The sin you was in, there's nothing. You couldn't even have enough money to pay your way out of hell. But when you couldn't afford it, God afforded it for you. It was a price that was too heavy for you to pay. You couldn't even pay it with your own life. And God paid it for you. So the only way everybody can get your services is if they pay when God paid for you. Okay. I'm just saying. So I love y'all. I'll be back on here later, probably about 6:30. We're gonna have some trivia this evening. We just gonna do trivia. We're not gonna make it heavy. We are not gonna make it heavy. We're gonna have some trivia. We ain't did giant trivia or demon trivia or whatever in a while. Fallen angel children trivia. So we're gonna do that this evening, y'all. Maybe about 6. Because I don't know what time. I think it's almost 2 now. It is 2. So yeah, about 6:37. See y'all in a minute. I need to eat something. Love y'all. Bye.